Well, good morning, everybody. Today we find ourselves in Genesis chapter 37. This is the beginning of Joseph's story in the Bible, and we love Joseph and his story. It's a story of being a favored son. He was Jacob's favored son. As you read this chapter, you'll see that. And you'll also see that not only was he a favored son, but he was a despised brother. And Joseph, kind of being a braggart and the youngest of all the sons and being the favored son, would brag about the dreams he had of them serving him one day, bowing down to him. And this angered them to the point of them wanting to kill him. But one of the brothers steps in and says, you can't kill him. And so they end up selling him into slavery, dipping his multicolored coat in blood, and telling their father Jacob that he was killed. And he mourned for 22 years over his son Joseph. So just some practical things. Dads, don't play favorites with your children. Mom, don't play favorites with your children. The Bible says in Psalm 127 that all of our children are heritage unto the Lord. And all of them are like arrows in the hands of a warrior. And we need to start early and aiming those arrows, number one, to the glory of God. Teach them to love Jesus more than anything else. Teach them to love Jesus more than teaching them to play baseball and football and basketball. Teach them to love the Lord. Children, don't lie to your parents. What happens in this story is that they lie to their parents about Joseph's fate. And here is the biblical perspective from this story. Because as you follow this story along, you're going to see that the Lord was with Joseph. You see, God wanted Joseph in Egypt. And he is working the story out, Joseph's story out in his life. And it's going to be sometimes a tragic story. It's going to be sometimes a lonely story. But it's a providential story because the Bible says within the story of Joseph that he loved Joseph and he was with Joseph. The providence of God, the sovereignty of God, the hand of God was on Joseph's life. Follow that story. And then at the end of that story, look how God weaves this plan in order for it to be good and to God's glory. You meant it for evil, Joseph would say, but God meant it for good because it saved many lives. And Joseph was a picture of Christ in the New Testament. What was meant for evil in the life of Christ and killing him on the cross ended up for the saving of many lives. Lives like you and me. Read that story and follow it and see God work. God bless you and have a great day.